Oh my gosh, we have. Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. So, you guys, I was going to tell you that me and the boys are out at the park, but you know me, I'm cramping like a motherfucker. So, I'm just sitting in the car relaxing and drinking some cold lemonade and waiting for them to just have a good time and play. Hey, Sonia. I shared this girl's channel on my community tab, you guys. Her name is Just Gina, and she is on a weight loss journey. And you guys, this chick is so inspirational. If you have been watching, hey Annie, if you have been watching Amberlyn Reed and Chantal, and they just piss you off, or me because I fucking slack on my diet, you guys need to watch this girl Gina. She's like fucking awesome. Okay? She's such a little gem, and she's like, ugh. She's just like really working hard on losing weight. And 2 years ago, she was immobile. She could not walk. So now she's able to walk. And she did a video. I shared it to my community tab where she was dancing and shaking her groove thing. And she is just so cute, you guys. And she is an example. Hey, Krissy, of not letting adversity knock your ass down. Like, she is standing up and saying, you know what? I'm not going to let my weight define me. Look at these gray hairs. I'm not going to, hey Gunny, how you feeling, girl? I'm not going to let, my circumstances keep me down. And I know it's hard sometimes, you guys, because we struggle with depression, we struggle with overeating, we struggle with addiction, right? Because overeating is just an addiction, right? Binge eating disorder and anorexia and bulimia, all those things are just like addictions. And so it's like, and I understand that mental illness is so difficult, you guys, especially when you're struggling with depression. But I'm here to tell you that there is hope, and you can get out of that funk. And so, there was a time in my life, you can ask Neil, you can ask everyone, can y'all hear me good? Where, I didn't want to live. I wanted to die. Every single day of my life, I wanted to die. And it was because I was miserable. I was depressed. I was on drugs. I was slowly killing myself, right? I know, Krissy, and that's the thing, like, the only thing I can tell you guys is that this too shall pass. Sometimes when we're in the middle of those depressions, we just have to hunker down and we just have to hunker down and anchor ourselves and, hold on for the ride. So I want to show you guys, I got some stuff for self-care. And so if you guys struggle, like I'm not feeling good today, so I'm going to have a self-care day today. And so I got me and Neil these Holika pig clear blackhead 3-step kits. So you stick these on your nose to rip them off, and they rip the blackheads out. So me and Neil both got one. And then I also got some collagen masks. And this comes with, oh wow, 5 collagen masks. So we're going to do those. I'm going to do that today. And then we also got Nate a new shirt. He picked it out himself. A little green Nike shirt with a Nike check on it. He wanted to get a new shirt because he's a little fashionista, y'all know. So he's going to wear that, of course, and feel like a little fashion star. But, have y'all ever heard of that saying, like, so a tornado's coming or some bad weather's coming, and your mom or somebody will call you and tell you it's time to, like, to nail down the hatches and get yourself anchored in there and just get ready to roll with it. So sometimes that's what I have to do when I'm struggling or I'm having a hard time. I just got to get down and roll with it, instead of pushing against the grain, instead of trying to push against it, because sometimes that just wears my ass out trying to freaking go you know, against my depression. Sometimes I just got to roll with it and lay there and let it happen. And, that's just like part of life, right? Part of life. Nobody's life's perfect, you guys. And if they say that it is, then they're a damn lie, right? We all just struggle in different ways. So I just want to make sure that you guys know, like, my life is not perfect. Okay? I struggle. Like today, I feel like absolute dog shit, you guys. Dog shit. Oh, he did a live stream earlier and we were all over there. And he says he loves us and he's going to really try hard to pull through and just get some help and get on the up and up. So far so good, I think. Hey Ian, I don't usually drink Coke, you guys, but when I'm on my period, I just like really crave caffeine. Ian, guess what? We're at the park right now. Yeah, he did a live stream. Hey, Nicole, thanks for the withdrawal advice the other night on here. I feel better. Hey, TB, what's up? How's it going? Did you make it through it? Tell us what's going on. Nate, we just got Nate an RC car, and so it's got the remote controls, and him and his daddy are outside driving it around the park right now. For his birthday, you guys, because y'all know his birthday is next weekend. Oh yeah, just hey, the recovery, just go over there to his channel and go down his live streams, and he has a phone number posted on his live streams. Just call that phone number and see, because he might feel more comfortable talking to you because you're a guy. I called him and talked to him though. Do you know what I'm saying? Whenever my channel gets a little bit bigger, you guys, what I'm going to start having to do, because I usually only help ladies, is I'm going to probably start having to get some guys that will work up underneath me that I, trust and stuff, that will help me that I can say, hey, this guy needs help. Oh, as soon as he gets in here, I'll show you. It's a big, giant, it's like a Ford F-150 truck with mud tires on it. Yeah, call him. Hey, Dragon Lady. Krissy, you can call him. I think his number is 727-945-3124. 727-945-3124. I'm pretty sure. Just go check, though, because I might have the numbers introverted. Or, turn around. Hey, TB. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. You know what, you guys? I know, Ian, I know. I saw him on Instagram and we talked. Okay, good deal. Thanks to recovery. Hey, Lou, what's up? TB, the other night when you came in and you asked about the withdrawal advice, I hope you know, like, I would tell you a bunch of other stuff that I did, but like when I'm on a live stream and stuff like that, I don't want to recommend anything to you that is like medical advice or anything, because I'm not a physician, But if you ever want to get a hold of me in private, just email me, okay? Oh, thanks. Just email me and I'll kind of tell you what I did and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I just try to be careful on here on YouTube, you guys, because I have people who literally watch every one of my videos, and they watch them to just kind of troll me. So I just want to be careful that I don't put any information out there that could harm or hurt anyone else. But, there are other things that you can do that can help with withdrawal, and they're all just suggestions. And like I said, I'm not a medical professional, so. Yay! So, yeah, TB, welcome to the family, man. I hope you stay. Oh, Sonia, I was going to tell you guys, so I got my kratom in the mail. So, hey, the recovery, I'm kind of trying to figure out how to do a Zoom conference call, and then I'm going to start, I've already emailed a couple people to be guests on my channel, but what I'm doing is, if you want to do a video and come tell your story, what I'm doing is I'm having people on my channel and we're going to conference call with each other on the Zoom. Hey, Eric, I know. Believe me, I know. I'm not touching it right now, especially while I'm on Suboxone. I'm just going to kind of keep it for emergency situation when I get off if I absolutely have to have it. So it's tucked away, hidden, away from everybody. Tobias, I love that name. It's called Green Molly, I think, or Malay or something like that. I used to know a guy named Tobias Gormley, and he lived in Hot Springs. We actually, we used to kick it hard. We used to party. That was back in my days when I was dating this guy named LD, and we would just run the streets. Have this channel. It's such a top. People never want to talk about. Yeah, you're right. It really is. Okay, the recovery. I'll talk to you later, babe. I'm just trying to figure out how I can record my screen on the Zoom, you guys, and then I'll have it going on. But what I'm doing is I have my first guest is going to be this guy named Robbie, and I'm so excited for you guys. Y'all know Robbie. He's like usually in the chat, and he's going to come on, and we're going to do I'm going to do an interview with him, and he's going to share his story with you guys. And then I think the guest after that is I want to have Michelle from Amputated from Addiction on my channel to share her story, okay? And then, so if you want to tell your story, get over here and email me so that way I can put you on my list. And then I'm having Megan from the Addictionary to tell her story. So I've got got about 3 people I've got on there already. But, you know, I'm going to try and do one story a week from a different person. Oh, I have no idea what Ian, I'll have to tell you on the WhatsApp app. I got your Gmail now. But I just want you guys to know that, like, I'm not getting on Kratom. I literally have, like, this much in the bottom of a Ziploc bag, okay? Like, do not worry. All right? I'm just, like, this is absolutely in the case of an emergency. If I jump off Suboxone and I'm so ill that I can't even get out of bed, I might take a tablespoon, okay? Bye, Lou. But that's like totally in the future, like in December probably is when we'll be. I'm thinking by December I'll be down to like a 0.5 milligrams on my Suboxone. Hopefully by December, you guys. But I will keep you updated, you know. If anything happens or if I hit any bumps in the road, I will tell you guys straight up, honest, firsthand information. You know, I'm really kind of scared about coming off Suboxone. Not because I'm afraid about the withdrawal, because I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, I spent my whole addiction in withdrawal. Like, my dosage of Suboxone today is 8 milligrams. So I went from 12 to 8. And then in August, because see, I'm only tapering once every 3rd month. So I'm not really tapering fast because I only see my doctor quarterly. So in August, we're going to go down again. Kratom was even. So I just, you know, I just want you guys to know, like, I'm just going to be careful, and I'm really, you guys know how serious I am about, like, 12 steps in my recovery in that situation. And so for me, I just don't want to set myself up for any kind of, like, mishaps, you know? Yes. And so here's the deal, you guys. Going from 12 to 8 milligrams, I have not noticed any change at all. But I'm going to be like straight up with you guys. A lot of times when because I've been prescribed 12 milligrams for 4 years. A lot of times when I was prescribed the 12 milligrams, I wasn't even taking my whole dose. You know, so now he took away 4, and so I'm on 8. And I sometimes, like, I break my pills into quarters, right? And so most of the time I take a half in the morning and the half in the evening. But sometimes I don't take the other half, you know? Yeah, me too, Krissy. That's why I gotta be careful. I know. But I have more of an open mind than I used to, you guys. When I first started my recovery journey, I was very closed-minded to any kind of different recovery than 12-step abstinence-based recovery. But then what I realized is I was being a complete hypocrite, because I am not abstinence. I'm on medically assisted treatment. Now, I'm abstinent from illegal substances. I'm abstinent from alcohol, but I'm not abstinent from medication that's prescribed to me. Like, I am on antidepressants, which is Lexapro and Wellbutrin, and I am on Suboxone. And so I started trying to figure out, like, how I'm going to find my own way in recovery, because that's the thing, you guys. Like, for the longest time, I used to be really, just like thinking that the only way to get sober was through abstinence and AA, right? And so, but the thing about it was, like, I was trying and I wasn't succeeding. I was trying to get sober through that program, and I was putting every part of myself into it, you guys. Like, I was giving it my all, and I was failing miserably. And so I needed something on the back end to kind of catch me when I fell. And that's what Suboxone has done for me. It's almost been like a abstinence. You mean, yeah, abstinence from sex. Shut up, TB. Tobias. But what happened was I kept failing, you guys. And so, can you imagine, after so many years trying to get sober, 10 years trying to get sober through abstinence, and I was so against Suboxone and methadone, you guys. Like, the reason I was against methadone is because I had a bad experience with it, because I abused it and I wasn't ready to get sober, okay? But with Suboxone, I had never tried it before, really, like, not in a therapeutic way. I think I tried it a couple times, like when I was coming off dope, but never never to get sober, okay? I know, Ian, I know, it's so true. It really is. So anyway, that's why I get so upset with people, you guys, who kind of like beat people up or judge people who are on medically assisted treatment. I know, Sonia, I know. But I'm telling you guys right now, like, you cannot worry about what other people think about your recovery. If you are on medication and you're taking it as prescribed and you're being responsible, then just ignore what other people think. It's not conducive for your recovery to worry about what they think. Believe me, I know from experience. Every single person that ever gave me shit about being on Suboxone, I'm here to tell you they've either relapsed or passed away, because they were so god dang judgmental that they were too worried about what I was doing and not worried about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's circumstances is different. Like, if you got sober because you got locked up and went to prison, and you came out and you stayed sober, more power to you. That's not my situation. I wasn't locked away for years and come out with that, with 4 years sober because I was behind bars for 4 years. I didn't have that opportunity. I was out here in them streets trying to stay sober with no coping skills, know how to live in life, nothing. And so I don't judge anybody else's journey, you guys. Like, seriously, it's so important for other addicts and alcoholics to understand that their recovery isn't the end all be all, and just because you did it one way doesn't mean I got to do it that way. Whew, mercy, I'm tired. I'm telling you what, you guys, when I get on my period, I'm sorry, guys, if this is too much information, but it, like, really kicks my ass physically. Like, I have pain all over my body, y'all. Okay? All over. Yeah, I know, right? And so that's another thing, you guys, that kind of like plays into addiction, is that a lot of us are struggling with mental illness and we don't even know it. Like, I knew I had a little bit of depression and anxiety before I got sober, but nothing like I have now. Like, I had to go to the doctor and get on medication because I spent 2 weeks where I didn't get out of bed or even shower. And it was because I physically couldn't get myself out of the bed. That's how bad it was. Do y'all see this tattoo? Do y'all want to know what it says? Oh, Tobias, that's because you're not ready for a relationship. Because you don't even know how to love yourself yet. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of the times, you guys, and it's not the woman that's causing you to relapse. It's that, first of all, it's that you don't know how to cope with life on life's terms. So, say you got a girl and y'all are getting hooked up, you're having that good sex, y'all are all on fire, that, that good stuff, right? And then she pisses you off or she goes and cheats on you. Those feelings that you are experiencing from that betrayal, you don't know how to cope with those feelings. And so that's what leads us back to pick up. But a lot of the times, it's like it's just an excuse for us to go get high, right? Because we have this reservation in our mind that one day we'll be able to use drugs and alcohol like a normal person can and not have consequences. So a lot of us struggle with this delusion that one day, somehow, some way, we'll be able to get high and just like kicking it, like we used to do it back in the day before it became serious. Y'all remember back in the day when you were getting high and you could have like threesomes with guys and all this fun stuff, partying, kicking it, snorting lines of cocaine off of bitches' butts, all that kind of stuff. Shots from in between the boobies. Y'all don't understand. Like, I used to party all day, every day for the longest time. And it was fun. Now, it's like I could go out there, you guys, and do that. And I'm literally going to drive my car into a brick wall, lose custody of my son, murder my husband. Probably get a gun and hold up a gas station and then go on a fucking high-speed chase from the cops. And because it's like I cannot handle it. You know what I mean? It's like the biggest fucking letdown when you can look back on man, when I first started getting high, you guys, it was nothing but a thing. I was having so much fun, right? But then what happens is I crossed over this imaginary line to where I was no longer like, it was not a necessity, or it wasn't a luxury to get high anymore. It was a necessity. Like, I had to do it to function. And so when you cross over that imaginary line from kicking it, having a good time, party time, right? It's like, bam! The next thing you know, I'm sucking dick for a fucking crack rock. Damn it! It's true though, you guys. It's true. It's fucking embarrassing when I think about it. I look back, I crossed that line, baby. Y'all, I can look back on my life to where I would cross, I crossed lines, and it was like so quickly. It happened so fast, man. It was like night and day, y'all. I went from like just kicking it, having a good time, having my own money to get high on, right? To literally draining my bank account, losing my job, hiding in between the crack of the wall and the toilet, okay? Because I had just shot cocaine and I thought the cops were outside of the door. And so my drug dealer is like sitting on the bed in the hotel room. And I'm in between the toilet and the wall. And I am like, hey, are they out there? Hey. And the next thing you know, I'm calling the police on myself. I mean, just out of control. That's how it starts out, you guys. So many of us like used to just have a good time, and that's what happens with addiction. Is it's like this line is crossed, Okay, let me tell you guys what happened with the house. Ian, thank you for bringing that up, baby. So we went out and looked at this house, you guys. Oh my God, I'm so disappointed because I'm going to be honest with you guys. Okay, here I go. Me and my husband both filed bankruptcy. I filed bankruptcy back in 2007, so mine's all good. But my husband filed bankruptcy 3 years ago. And it was due to our addiction. When we were out there, we were spending credit cards, we were buying houses, this is like, he bought a house, he had credit cards, he had couches, he had cars, he had a wife before me, everything, right? And so we were going to look at this house. We went and looked at it, but the thing about it is, you guys, we need to wait until September for that bankruptcy to go off, Okay? So in September 2019, that bankruptcy will roll over, and that will put us in a better situation. We already got approved for a loan from our bank, but the bank kind of wants to see us in a better position before we pick up the house. And my husband's friends with the banker. So the banker called us today and was like, hey, listen, why don't you guys slow down and wait till September when that bankruptcy rolls off? And so that's what we're going to do. But let me tell you guys what we're looking for and kind of like the idea that we have, okay? Yeah, Tobias, and I'm here to tell you guys. Listen, me and my husband, we didn't have shit, y'all. We had no money, no place to live, no jobs, nothing, right? And we both got jobs when we got sober. His mother let us move into this house that we're paying her $1,000 a month. We pay rent, okay? And we both got jobs and started hitting the fucking ground running, right? Like, I'm just talking like working. And today, right now, we have $1,100 saved in our bank account, $6,000 saved in his mom's bank account for our house payment that we're going to put down a down payment on the house. And then we have our own little bank account. But like that money, that $6,000 is literally, we can't touch it because his mom has it. She keeps it from us. But it's for us to be able to put a down payment on a house. But I'm here to tell you guys this, that we had nothing. Like, I was homeless, you guys. Like, fucking needles all over me. Like I told you guys, shooting up at my neck, my boobies, my arms, my ankles, my feet, on my wrists. Like, one time I shot up in my wrist and it like literally almost paralyzed me because it like hit this vein, this artery. And so, like, seriously, you guys, like, we had nothing. And so in the last 4 years, that's how long it's taken us to get to a point where we kind of have like a little bit to fall back on. You know, like today, if we wanted to go on a little vacation, we could go, you know, take a drive to Branson and go on a little vacation and get a hotel room and have a good time, you know? But it hasn't happened overnight, and it's taken a lot of hard work. And I couldn't have done this on my own. You know, my husband has worked his ass off to provide for our family, and I have been trying my hardest to do my part, you know? Did I tell you guys about, okay, so we just went online because I got my first YouTube check. It was $140. And, well, it's on a check, but what I mean by that is I just went on to my AdSense and I typed in my bank account and all that kind of stuff. You have to link it there so they can pay you. But that's the first time I was able to get any money from YouTube. You know, and it's been 2 years since I've been making videos, and this is the first time that YouTube has ever, like, I've ever even made a dime off YouTube. A dime. Okay, guys? So, like, 2 years of just making videos every day. Like, I make videos every single day, you guys. I don't miss a day. And so, but I was able to show my husband that, hey, look, I am not just, like, I don't know, because y'all have to understand, like, Neil hears me on here all the time, and he's like, what does she do that for? But now it's like I have a little bit of money, I have a little bit of something to show for my dedication to this, you know? And so, it just made me so happy to be like, see, look, you know, I have been doing this for a long time, but now I'm actually doing this, and I'm able to say, hey, look, I have something to show for it, you know? And so I'm just feel so freaking grateful to be able to do that and to show you guys, like, it can be done, but it takes time, you know? It has taken me a long time to get to a point where I can even, like, do anything like that, you know? And thank God, like, I try really hard to follow all the copyright thingy-majiggers on YouTube and all that kind of stuff, right? And so I've worked really hard to do that. But anyway, I'm excited about it. I love you guys, though, and you guys don't understand. I just am so grateful for y'all. Oh, my tattoo. Okay, so let me show it to you guys. Now listen, don't laugh at me, okay? Can you see that? It says addicted. So it was probably like, what year was it? Okay, I was like 22 when I got this tattoo, you guys, and I got the word addicted. Can you see it? It's in old English letters. Anyway, I got it tattooed on my wrist because I was actually at my friend's house and he was a tattoo artist, right? And thank you, Tobias. I love you too, and I'm so glad that you're on my channel because I just want you to know that you're always welcome here and you're never alone. Oh, you can't see it? Okay. This little tattoo right here on my wrist, you guys. You can't really see it because it's right there in the fold of my addicted. It's upside down too. Hey, Manic, what are you doing? Y'all see it's Manic. Manic's here. What's up, man? You can do it. So I got that tattooed on my wrist, and I was in the peak. I was just started out getting high. Basically, I was about 22. I've been getting high since like 18. And I thought it was so cool to have the word addicted tattooed on my wrist, you guys. And so I was sitting in this guy's kitchen, right? And he was tattooing that on me. He's like, and as he was sitting there tattooing it on me, I was nodding out because I had eaten like 17 fucking Hydro 10s. So, anyway, you guys, when people come on here and say that I'm profiting off of reading somebody else's book, here, let me explain something to you guys. I make sure that I do transformative content, and that when I read that book, that I pause almost every damn paragraph so we can discuss it. Okay, I have called my sponsor, I have called other people in the program and asked many people's opinion on that. I put my time into discussing and making sure I explain what the meaning of that stuff is. So in that, we are big book studying together. I'm not making anything from that book. I'm making money from my time spent on here for an hour and a half when I do those meetings. And it's taken me 2 years to get to the point where I was even able to get monetized on my channel. Okay, and so my channel being monetized, the money I get from that is not from you because it's free to you, honey. It's from AdSense, because ads are placed on my videos, because my videos are advertiser friendly. Okay, and so if something I was doing was not right, YouTube would not monetize those videos. Okay, that's why I make sure that it is transformative and we discuss it and we react to it. So I'm not just sitting there fucking blatantly reading that book and uploading it and not doing anything to the content to change it around. I am literally explaining it paragraph by paragraph, and that takes work. So when people want to come over here and say some bullshit ass shit like that, which I know who it is, I'm not even worried about you. The people who are here on my channel supporting me know why I'm doing it. They know, and it helps them. So if it doesn't help you, kick rocks. If you don't like it, don't be here. Leave. We don't want you here anyway. So, sorry about that. I just had to say that. You guys, I'm done letting people second guess me and try to make me feel bad about myself. Today, I'm doing the right thing, and I know I'm doing the right thing. Okay? I'm not hurting or harming anyone. If anything, I'm helping people. Okay? And I don't ask you guys to give me any money for helping me. Okay? Or helping you. I don't ask you guys to do anything like that. If you want to join my Patreon, that is up to you, right? And I only take women on my Patreon because I don't want to cross any boundaries, right? When I get big enough and I have enough support, I will have men that will help the men. But I'm building my recovery coaching job. This is going to be my life work, you guys. This is going to be what I put my whole heart and soul into for the rest of my life. Slowly but surely, I'm building it one day at a time. I'm not rushing it. I'm not taking advantage of anybody. I'm not taking jobs that are like, I'm not, you guys, I work a regular job, a regular 9 to 5, and I know you guys know this, and I'm sorry I'm going off on a tangent. I work a regular 9 to 5. I come on here and I share my life very transparent. I'm open and honest. I'm not doing anything to hurt anybody, okay? If you don't agree with what I'm doing over here on my channel, just don't watch my channel, okay? That's all you got to do. It's not going to hurt nobody, and it's not going to hurt you. Just don't watch my channel, okay? So, you guys, I'll tell you what. I'm so grateful for those of you who know and believe in me, because if it wasn't for you, then I wouldn't even be doing this. You know what I'm saying? You guys help me to know that what I'm doing is the right thing. And as long as I just keep going in the right path, put God first, right? My recovery, my higher power, and doing the next right thing, then everything's going to be okay, right? Hey Amanda, I watch a lot of creators, you guys, and who I've been with for years, right? Over the years. And I see them get real big, and then I see them change, right? Because money changes people, right? They start getting these big sponsorships, and they start totally forgetting where they come from and all these things, right? I can't let that happen. First of all, you guys, I'm an addict, okay? And so when I let stuff like that change me, that's a fucking recipe for relapse right there. And so I'm trying to focus on humility and giving back and doing service work, right? How many of you on here have I talked to on the phone? Put a 1 in the chat if you've talked to me on the phone. For free. No payment, nothing. Put a 1 in the chat if I talked to you on the phone. Put a 1 in the chat if I've emailed with you. Put a 1 in the chat if we text message through the day. You know what I'm saying, you guys? I'm not over here charging people to fucking talk to me. I'm not over here fucking making you oh, I'm sorry, you want to email with me? That's $20, make it holla. Y'all, I do a lot of fucking service work for nothing. For nothing. Because that's what my program has taught me to do. To give back what was so freely given to me. And that's what I'm doing. Okay? If people want to support my channel and they want to donate to the cause, I ain't gonna stop them. Shit, I've been doing this for 2 years straight, y'all. For free. Okay? If YouTube wants to put a little ad on my video, come on, YouTube. Break me off, baby. Break me off. You know? Guys, I give my phone number out to anybody who needs to get a hold of me. And I love you guys. I love talking to you guys. I love having you guys in my life. Okay? I don't appreciate fucking haters and trolls, though. And that's the thing. None of you guys are haters or trolls. Exactly. It is my purpose, Danny. That's what it has happened. It is my purpose. You guys, I want you to know something. It doesn't matter how big I get. It doesn't matter if I make it to 1 million subscribers one day and I have all the sponsorships and all kinds of stuff. I will always do service work for free. If somebody wants to come over here and they need help, just like we did with Ian, remember? And we raised up the money and helped him get into a treatment program. I will always do those kind of things, you guys, out of the kindness of my heart. You know why? Because somebody did it for me. I didn't have any money to pay somebody. I couldn't have bought a recovery coach or a sober companion. Hell to the no. I was a broke-ass fucking homeless person, right? So I will always do service work, okay? So don't get it twisted. Y'all know me. And when I do, you guys, when I do get to a point where I can say, hey guys, look, we made it, right? I will start putting back. I promise you guys, I will start This is what I have plans, you guys. I want to be able to build a women's facility for women who get their children taken away and who are addicted to drugs. And I want to make a place here in Little Rock where they can bring their kids and they can live there and they can learn how to cook and they can learn how to get a checking account and get a job and take parenting classes and learn how to stay sober and all kinds of things. I want to do that. And what it does is it takes time though, right? For me to get to that point, it takes time. And so I have to keep building my online presence, right? Building my following, because you guys, this day and age is social media it drives everything, right? And so the more people I get my name out to, the more people I know that can help me in the addiction recovery world. I have to network, and that's what we're doing, right? Anyway, I'm sorry. I love you guys. So, yeah, that's my addicted tattoo. Me and Neil want to get tattoos, like, on our arms, like tributes to Nathaniel and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know when we're going to do that. But if we ever do that, I'll take you guys with me. I love you guys, and I just want you to know, like, when I get a little upset, y'all, and I start going off like that because somebody comments some mean-ass shit, it's just because I really do care. I really don't. I never want anybody to think that I would try to hurt or take advantage of anybody, because I would never do that, and that's not what my intentions are, ever. And I never have done that. I'm very straightforward, and I only take on what I can, and I let people know, hey, if I don't think I can help you, I'll tell you, like, I don't think I can help you, and I will try to help you find somebody that can, yeah. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for listening to me rant there for a little bit. I just feel really passionate about that. Did you really, Ian? Neil does that all the time, you guys. He always is getting them damn lottery tickets. I'm tired, y'all. Okay. Anyways, I love you guys. I'm going to get off here. I hope you guys have a great afternoon. Tomorrow night is Friday, so tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will have our medically assisted treatment support group. It's free. All you got to do is bring yourself, okay? And if you guys have, like, a topic that you want to talk about, message me and let me know, and we'll talk about it tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, I love you guys, and I hope y'all have a great day, and thank you always for being here for me, okay, guys?